Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to use the quadratic formula. It's basically a formula that you can use to solve for the x value in these types of equations in the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, and a, b, and c are simply numbers. They're constants like 1, 2, 3, etc. So let's do an example, and I'll show you how to use the formula. The quadratic formula is in this form. So you have x equals negative b plus or minus, or n minus, the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c, all divided by 2a. So all you have to do to figure out our x value is determine what our a, b, and c coefficients are. So let's assume that on the test you're given this quadratic equation. Remember, it has to be in the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. It has to be in this form in order for you to use the quadratic formula. So example. Let's say you're given x squared plus 4x plus 3 equals 0. And you have to solve for x. Well, it's simple. You just look at the basic form of the quadratic equation and see what your a, b, and c values are. So here I have an x squared. The coefficient here is a 1. Remember, if you don't see the 1, you can always assume that it's there. So our a is equal to 1. Our b is equal to 4. It's simply the coefficient. And our c is simply the last constant, which is 3. So that we can just plug in these values into our equation to find our answer. So remember, this is an equation, so you need to have our x here. X is equal to negative b, so we're going to have negative 4 plus and minus the square root of 4 squared minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is 3, all divided by 2 times a, which in this case is 1, and 2 times 1 is simply 2. So put it over here. So we have negative 4, you bring that along, plus and minus. The plus and minus just means that we're going to get two solutions. One is going to have a plus sign, and the second one is going to have a minus sign. B squared, so what's 4 squared? That's just simply 4 times 4, which is 16, minus 4 times 1, which is 4, and 4 times 3 is 12. So we're going to have minus 12. All over 2 times 1, which is 2. Bring this over here. We're going to get negative 4 again, plus and minus the square root. Simplifying this, 16 minus 12 is 4, so we're going to have the square root of 4 over 2. Bring along the negative 4 again, negative 4 plus minus. The square root of 4 is simply 2, because 2 times 2 is 4, all over 2. And this is where our plus and minus comes in. Remember, our first solution can have a plus, and our second solution can have a minus. So we're going to have negative 4 plus 4 over 2. Negative 4 plus 4, they simply cancel each other out, so we're going to have 0. And the denominator will simply have our 2. 0 divided by 2 is simply 0. And that is our first solution. Our first solution, let's say x1 is equal to 0. And x2 is simply going to have our minus sign. So it's going to be negative 4 minus 4 over 2. Negative 4 minus 4, it's going to get smaller, so it's going to go from negative 4 to negative 8. Negative 8 over 2. Negative 8 over 2 is simply negative 4, and that is our solution. 0 and negative 4. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, just be sure to leave a comment, and I'll appreciate a like on the video. Thanks for watching.